Welcome to another Understanding OddAlerts video. This is a video about availability alerts, and I wanted to do this video now because I've recently revamped them and delivered on one of the most highly requested features for people that did use the availability alerts. So it was previously the case that if you wanted to be alerted on when Bet365 added a game, you had to find the game and set up an alert per game. So let's look at this game for an example, Liverpool away at Tottenham. If you wanted to know when the card markets became available, you would have to find this game and select that you want to know when the card markets become available. And that, it worked pretty well for the first 6 months or so since it's been live, I think. And people liked it, but just the way people actually work after speaking to them and after doing this myself, you know that you want to see those card markets every week for the Premier League, regardless of fixture sometimes. And it's the same if you love a certain league or you have a deep understanding of a league. There's a guy that uses OddAlerts and uses the availability alerts to be alerted on every Polish game because he's in Poland and he has the Polish bookmakers there, so he has a pretty good understanding of what the odds could be and should be. So when he gets the alert for Bet365 adding those Polish games, he can see the discrepancies or the differences between odds and spot value on Bet365. So there's plenty of uses for this. The first just happened to be card markets and allowing people to be alerted on those in the top 5 leagues. So the way it works now is on the league level, and this is how you do it. It's from your alerts page. This is how you set them up. And the beauty of this is that it's a one-time thing. You set it up once, you add your leagues, and then you leave it. And you can come back to it if you want to take off corners on the Premier League, or if you want to add card markets for Serie A, whatever it is, you can do it. And you come to the market availability alerts page inside your alerts page, and you've got 4 columns and a very long list of leagues. Luckily, there is a search bar at the top. So what you do is you look at these columns, and you've got basic, and there's a bit of a description at the top here, but I'll just go over it. Basic is when a league is added, when a fixture is added to Bet365. So you'll get an alert saying this game has been added, and then you'll also get an alert with the opening markets, which full-time result, Asian handicap, over, under, BTTS, that kind of thing. And if some obscure leagues, you might just add the full-time result and Asian handicap first. If that's the case, you'll get that alert. And then if they add it a few hours later, you'll get BTTS, you'll get over, under. This isn't a one-time thing. It's always on, always looking for the markets that have not been checked yet. And it's the same for corners, it's the same for cards. So you've got cards here. If I was to select this on the Coupe de France, then whenever a card market is added, I'll be alerted. And it's grouped by games, as I'll show you in a minute on Telegram. Same for corners and same for specials. This final column is specials, so team performance, team shots, player passes, offsides, that kind of thing when you see it on Bet365. So the stuff in here, all of this, whenever this is added, you'll be notified. And once you've added some columns here, you just flick around, obviously add the ones that you like and not random ones. You click save your settings up here at the top, and that's it. It's on, it's scanning for you all the time. And when it comes through, it'll look like this. So let me just open this on my screen so I can see it. Okay, so 17th of December, we had an alert for the Premier League, and this is the specials. These are the markets that were added for Newcastle against Manchester City. Scroll down a bit and you can see some under 23s. You've got Asian handicap was added. They added Asian handicap, it seems, on all of the games. at that one time. And you can see here we had some German card markets being added. And you'll notice little trends as well with Bet365. So player to be booked in the Hoffenheim game was added, and then about 10 minutes later they added player to be sent off. So there is sometimes a delay on Bet365, you know, in them pricing things up, or possibly just another delay internally for them, I'm not sure. But you do notice little trends like that. Some markets being added first, and it usually is player to be sent off or player to be carded gets added, and that's a precursor for the card markets coming in the next 20 minutes to an hour or something. And you'll also notice trends. You can see here more Premier League games. This was on the 17th of December, and I think these games are being played on Sunday. So they were added on the Friday at around about 10 AM, I think that is UK time. So you've got Tottenham against Liverpool, and it is those special markets that were added: player shots on target, player shots, team shots, player tackles, player passes. So if you like betting on these props, and you know, as OddAlerts grows, you know, I can link back to stats, so you can just check them out, link back to the stats pages and the player profiles, and potentially link to Bet365 as well. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, and as I say, you notice trends when these start coming in. I was surprised to see the last couple of weeks when League One and League Two, just before they kicked off on Saturday, is when they added the next round of fixtures. Which I guess is maybe tactical, because they don't, if maybe people won't be looking straight away on a Saturday at 3 PM. I mean, people are pretty occupied, aren't they, with current bets, let's say. So yeah, that's availability alerts, and the feedback has been great from this new version. I mean, it's, even for myself, it's effortless really. You set it up once, and as I say, I've got a few leagues that I really do like. The second division in Holland, always good for goals, BTTS, and there's some strong teams in there this year. So you can, when the odds come through, it's important to note as well, like when these alerts come through, it doesn't mean you have to place a bet. It's just interesting to start your analysis there at the very point that the game has been added, because it's a good feeling as well when if you do place the bet, if you've done the analysis and you see that looks like pretty good value. And then when it comes to kickoff time, the odds have shortened massively. It's a great feeling to have beaten the line, as they say. So that's availability alerts. I don't think I've missed anything out. I'll do another one soon on the referee alerts, which again has been live for a while. If you favourite a referee, you'll get their next appointment, which is another pretty cool automated feature. I'm big into kind of automating things at the minute, and trying to think about how I can do that. So we had this first, and then the referee alerts, and then the trends digest every day going out to you. I'm interested in how I can do more of that. So as always, look forward to your feedback, and if you've got any questions about availability alerts or any of the markets or anything, feel free to hit me up on Discord if you're in there, or on Twitter. Just DM me, and enjoy.